Yo, what up YouTube? So this is like my first YouTube video ever that I'm gonna be bringing to you guys on this channel. Honestly, content creation is something that I've been wanting to do since I was maybe, I don't even know, 15 years old. I'm 25 now, and imagine that it's been what, 10 years. It took me 10 years to actually upload my first video onto YouTube. Why? Because I was afraid of failure. 100%, that was the reason. There was other reasons like involved and other things that I could say were reasons, but really and truly, like if I look introspectively into myself, I can definitely say like those were all excuses, you know what I mean? Like, who knows where I would be today, right now, on YouTube with this channel if I had just done it 10 years ago. You know what I mean? I always wanted to be a streamer on Twitch. Imagine if I started streaming 10 years ago. Where would I be today? You know? I'm getting back from work. Well, I just got back from work. Making $17.85 an hour, which is nothing. I live in Canada, just so you guys know, and that's relatively nothing in my opinion. But it's a start, right? It's a start to having some cash flow, having some income. It's a start to kind of getting myself back on track and getting myself towards these goals that I haven't set in mind. And the whole point of this channel is for you guys to tag along with me on my journey on self-improvement and my journey on becoming the man that I know that I can be, like that man that I see myself as, like that perfect version of myself, you know? The goal is to just have you guys join in on the journey, and maybe you guys will learn as I go with me. We'll learn together. You guys might pick up on some stuff that I don't pick up on, vice versa, right? But I feel I've lived a lot of life in my 25 years, a lot of life, and I have a lot of good experiences and bad experiences, and with those comes a lot of wisdom. You know, like all through my life, I've always had people tell me that they think that, or they feel like I'm an old spirit. You know, I'm a young kid, but there's an old spirit in me living. You know, I've always been a lot wiser than I actually put on, or that I actually that people actually really think. You know. But yeah, a bit about myself. I'm 25. I'm from Canada. Originally from the Caribbean, specifically Trinidad and Tobago. You know, shout out all the Trinis them now watching this video. And I recently got out of the penitentiary. Like I recently got out of incarceration up until 8 months ago. So right now I'm at a point in my life where like the restart button has been hit, and I'm just trying to grind and rebuild and, you know, get shit on track, get my life together, and stop making excuses, you know? Always saying like I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that, or I'm planning to do this, I'm planning to do that. Well, like I'm at a point where I'm done with the excuses and I'm just here and I'm just trying to make things happen. And proof of this right now is this video going up on YouTube. Like today is the first day I'm uploading and recording a video for YouTube. Like that's crazy to me. Like that feels like such a W to me right now. And who knows, this video might get 1 viewer, it might get 5, it might get 1,000. It might get 10,000. I might get 50,000 views on this video for all I know. Who really knows, right? But at the end of the day, like right now, I'm at the point where all the things that I've always said I wanted to do, I am going to do them. And whether they fail or succeed, at least I can always say at the end of the day that I tried. You know what I mean? And trying is all you can really do. One thing I've learned, and I've seen it tangibly in my life, is not taking risks is the definition of failure. You know what I mean? Like you will never achieve anything in life unless you take risks. It's a proven fact. And another proven fact, which I think is like a universal law, don't quote me on this, but the effort that you put out and the hard work that you put in will always pay off. No matter what, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, like as long as you work hard at whatever you're working on, it will always pay off no matter what. Maybe it'll be 2 months from now, maybe it'll be a year from now, maybe it'll be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, who knows? But at the end of the day, it will always pay off. What if I told you right now that you would be a billionaire in 20 years, but you have to do this thing and work your hardest at it for that 20 years. But at the end of that 20 years, I can tell you, you will be a billionaire. Would you put in the work? A lot of you are probably saying yes. Some of you who know yourself truly will probably say no. Because a lot of us know, like, we have that drive, that genius, that potential in us to do anything we want. A lot of us know that. Like, if you talk to a population of men and you ask them, like, what are your aspirations, what are your goals? They're all ambitious. They're all ambitious. They all have ambitions, they all have goals, but the difference is they don't actually go about executing on those goals. And that's the main problem. That's what I'm here to show, that somebody who is right now at rock bottom can reach the top just by trying. That's really what I'm trying to show here. And I'm almost speaking to myself. I'm almost using this as like a form of journaling or video journaling, for example. You know what I mean? But I'm going to be living proof of what I'm saying right now. You know, like, why am I at rock bottom? I just got out of prison. You know, now I have a criminal record. It's hard for me to get jobs or work anywhere without eyebrows being raised and questions being asked because of that. You know what I mean? I recently got fired because I had a criminal record. I got fired as working as a garbage man. Pretty much, even though it's an essential and important job and somebody needs to do it, it's pretty much like the lowest job you can get if you really think about it, right? I got fired as a garbage man for having a criminal record. Like, can you imagine that? What would that do to someone's mental and someone's motivation to be fired as a garbage man for your criminal record? It would make you wonder, right? Like, what can you do? You know what I mean? And it did affect me for a while. I won't lie to you. But I moved past it, and I grew from it, and I learned from it, and now my drive is even harder. You know, it's even further. You know, I can make money. Like, there's a lot of things I can do to make money. But a lot of those things, or all of those things I'm referring to, are not legal. You know, and I can't disappoint the people that have put their trust and their faith in me in my life now. People that have given me a second chance, right? I'm not about to jeopardize my freedom and their investment in me just to take the quicker route. You know? It's not what I'm about, right? I've learned, like, that's not the way. That's not how I am truly in my heart. That's not who I am. I've always had that route for me, and I just chose not to take it. And then I got to a point in my life where I was so depressed and so down on myself and so broke. You know what I mean? So broke. Like, always having this negative relationship with money, that I got to a point where I did a bunch of stupid shit, and it landed me 5 years in prison. But I got out on parole within two and a half years, and here I am, right? And the crazy thing is, like, I asked God, for all of you who don't know, I am religious. I asked God, like, to give me 5 years, because I was looking at something like 8. And I prayed, and I made a covenant, and I asked 5 years, and I got it. You know what I mean? Ask and you shall receive, right? I truly believe in that. It may not come in the form that you think it may come. You may not even realize when it comes, because you can't even understand the greatness of God and the power that He has. And you won't even recognize it until years later, and then you realize, holy shit, the thing I asked for that one time, like, I got it. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it, right? It's almost like a surprise, you know? But yeah, like, that was my situation in the past. I got out, got a job, got fired from that job, and all the things that I had going for me, building for me, all came crumbling down. And what I've learned from that is, like, you have to thrive through the highs in your life, but when you go through those lows, you have to thrive through those lows too. You can't just let those lows bring you down and like just kill your motivation. Like those lows are all just lessons to be learned. You know what I mean? I recently broke up with the girl that I've been seeing. I know I really did like this girl, and it hurt me that I had to split ways with her. You know what I mean? Like you can probably even hear the emotion in my voice just speaking about it, right? That right now has me fucked up. I won't even lie to you. I'm good. I won't even lie. I'm good, but I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? And that's just another example of like just things not going right for me right now. Little things like that just not going right for me right now. But at the end of the day, you gotta push through those things, right? Me and her both splitting ways will allow us to grow. And then the next person that I run into, the next person that I get into in a relationship with, well, guess what? They're gonna have a better version of me from my prior self. And that's all it's about. It's all about getting better and just learning from your mistakes. Because at the end of the day, once you keep learning from your mistakes and keep getting better, and keep Xing out the things that don't work, you get closer to that thing that does work. Failure is just getting closer to the thing that will make you succeed. That's really and truly, like, it's not how you have to look at it, it's just a fact, right? And you have to understand that. You know what I mean? I recently had that switch in my brain to make me understand this, which is why I'm here on YouTube right now, doing something that I've always wanted to do. You know, making that leap and just doing it. I'm at a point where like I'm not just about to talk anymore, I'm just gonna do. You know, and if I fail, fine, I failed. At least I tried. At least I can X that off the list. And now I'm closer to finding the thing that will work. You know what I mean? The greatest sin, like the greatest wrong you can do in life is not living up to your full potential and wasting your days on this planet. And is being a zombie. That to me is like the biggest crime of life. Wasting the gift. Like life is a gift. It's literally the greatest gift. You have one body. Not taking care of it. Like you got spare parts somewhere that you can just pull out of your pocket and just like heal up. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. But a lot of people live like it does, right? And these are the things that I've realized and has helped me change and become better, and I'm working towards becoming even better every day. Every day the grind is to become better. You know, I recently started this thing where I journal, I exercise, I stretch, and I meditate. I read. Those 5 things, once I get those 5 things done every day, no matter what happens to me in that day, I can get shot in the leg, a family member can die, I can get robbed, my car can break down. As long as I get those 5 things done every day, I consider my days to be successful. And I encourage you to slowly try picking up on some of these habits and some of those traits. And some of those like, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for right now, but it's things that you don't realize how much it helps you until you start doing it. So if you're someone like me, and like you feel like you're at rock bottom right now and you're trying to get better and you're trying to improve on yourself, you know, follow along with me on this journey of self-improvement and betterment and enlightenment. And I promise you that you will learn from just watching these videos. I'm not gonna say your life is gonna do this big spin around and you're just gonna become like, you know, the best thing ever since fucking sliced bread, but you're gonna learn. And as long as you apply what you've learned, you're gonna make bigger differences in your life and actually start seeing tangible rewards and like differences. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave it there. You know, I don't want my first video to be a long ass video. It's already been 14 minutes, about to be 15 minutes. So the goal is to drop a video every day and just speak to you guys on what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what I'm doing. Give you an update on what's going on with me, you know? So it's gonna be like a vlog channel slash... It's gonna be a vlog channel. Basically, that's what it is. It's a vlog channel on my life, but with the goal of improving myself and then helping others improve along with me. So tag along for the journey, man. Tag along for the journey. We all want to become better men, right? We all want to be better versions of ourselves. Women too, we all want to be better versions of ourselves, right? That's the goal. No matter what is going on, the goal is always to be a better version of yourself. It should be. And if it's not, you have to really do some self-reflecting and some introspective work in yourself. Because being stagnant is complacent, being in one place makes no sense. It's a waste of life, it's a waste of time, like it makes no sense. And don't tell me that you're happy being there, because you're not. You've convinced yourself that you are as a defense mechanism. You're not. You're not happy there. You know, so if you're watching this, wherever you are, wherever you're from, stay safe. You know, have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning, whatever it is where you are. And if you're interested in following me along on this journey, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.